Hi, all of you. This is Gil. So, up for grabs. If any of you wants a celebrity car, here it is. I mean, this is your chance. I mean, if any of y'all wants to buy this car off of me, I mean, I could tell you that you're gonna get a car that's from a truthful person who's gonna sell a car, because I have nothing to hide here. So my review, this Ford Edge, it's been good. I mean, I know that I had a problem with this when it would have a hard time starting when I put gas. But I found out it was just a purge valve, and I replaced that. Now it's good. The car's perfect now. And it doesn't have any check engine lights, but beforehand though, it had a code of running too lean or something, or stuck rich or something. But and then at some point it would bog out a little bit, like I felt like if the transmission was going bad, but it's not. It was not the transmission, nothing to do with that. But when I tried to press the gas pedal, the engine would not rev past 3,000 RPM. It's like, it was weird, and then the ranch light would come on. But ever since I replaced the purge valve, it's been perfect now. It's perfect now. So I'm gonna take a drive on this car. Supposed to be, I want to sell the car. I mean, it may not be the best time to sell a car, but I mean, I'm gonna start it. So I only have one key. So I'm just gonna drive it around this neighborhood only. I mean, it's low on gas. So yeah. So anyway, yeah. So they're selling their house. So yeah, I mean, here it is. Well, I know the tire pressure sensors are messed up. I mean, they're no good now, I guess. But this car is running out of gas, so I have to put gas in this. So I'm only going to drive it around just to show how it drives. So yeah. So anyways. Well, it's an excellent runner now. Ever since I replaced that purge valve, it's been good now. I mean, no check engine lights or nothing now. It's been good ever since I replaced that purge valve, and I also replaced the valve, what's the name of that valve? No, it's not a valve. It's I replaced the MAF sensor, the airflow sensor. I replaced that, and it feels like it's been really good since that as well. Anyways, so now I'm going to show you the engine again. Hear the engine? Sounds flawless. It's a flawless sounding engine, you know, like. And I feel like the engine on this car might be a newer one. I feel like it might be a newer engine. I feel like maybe the last owner of this car replaced the engine, you know, because, yeah, I mean, they may have replaced it, because it sounds like new, and it drives like new. I mean, runs and drives like new. I mean, so yeah, and then of course I have the well, this one's falling off. It has 174,000 miles. It's been really good. I mean, I've driven it 12,000 miles since I bought the car, and it's been really good. I mean, the gas mileage kind of sucks, but I mean, I'm telling you that as the truth. Well, lately I've been getting on. Maybe I could show you right now. I mean, this is like the fuel economy. That's the mileage I get on average, 17 miles to 18 miles. But that's mostly city driving, though. Mostly city. I do this mostly city in this car. And that's about it. I mean, and then there's all the stuff it has on it. And the things I like about this car, I love that sunroof. I mean, we're selling this car because we want to get a van. I mean, we want to get a 7-passenger car. That's why. I mean, but otherwise I wouldn't sell this. I mean, otherwise, I mean, but this car, and then the interior. Yeah, I mean, I love the stereo in this car as well. Yeah, so I mean, the registration is up to date. I just SMOGGed it, so it's good until November next year. Yeah, the registration is good until then, so there's no worries about the smogging, and no worries about the stickers, and no worries about issues with getting the car in your name. It's a clean title. There's not a salvage. So, you know, what is that coming? So, well, the thing I could tell you that I could point out, that the car is like, it leaks coolant from the radiator. I mean, I saw that it's coming from the radiator, but it's just a small leak. I mean, it's still very small. I mean, it's been doing that since I bought the car. I mean, it's been doing it since I bought it, but I added some like coolant. Well, I bought the sealer, and it worked. I mean, it worked pretty well. It works pretty well, but it does leak coolant through the radiator, though. It's not from the engine or anything, but I mean, it's been good though. I've been able to drive it to San Diego and everything, no problems. You know, like the car, I mean, it's really good with that. I mean, it's very smooth. And this is a capless fueler, and yeah, and then everything is all automatic. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty clean. So the thing that just doesn't work for us with this car is that it's a 5-passenger. Oh yeah, and just keep in mind that, you know, it does have some flaws, a little bit. I mean, it has some scratches and minor dents, but I mean, it's pretty good for this car. I mean, well, this is what to expect on a used car. I mean, so everything, the interior is clean. Yeah, but if I'm gonna get too many low ballers, if I just can't sell it, I'll keep the car. I'm happy to keep this car. I mean, I'm telling you that much right now. I mean, I'm more than happy to keep the car. I mean, if I'm gonna get too many low ballers, or if it just doesn't sell, I'll keep the car. I'm more than happy to keep it, but I would only sell it only if it's easy enough to sell it. I mean, but otherwise I would only sell it if it's easy enough to sell it. But if it would get to the point where I would only get, say, like $1,500 or whatever, which is not gonna happen. If it's gonna be like that, then I'll keep the car. I mean, I'll keep it and use it. I mean, I'm not using it because I'm just using this Kia to go to my job and back. So anyway, so up for grabs. If any of y'all want a celebrity car, if I'm a celebrity, that is. So it's you guys' chance to grab a car that from a YouTuber you love. So yeah, I mean, yeah. But anyway, I mean, I'll hold on, but I'll put a high price on the ad to slow down the sale of the car. But I mean, anyways, yeah, okay, yeah, all right. Well, I hope you liked this video. I'm gonna see what happens next. But for the price, well, I mean, the absolute lowest I'll take is about $3,500, and that's about what it's worth. 2011 Ford Edge Limited, and it's a 2-wheel drive. It's not an all-wheel drive system. It's not all-wheel drive, which I could show you right now. Limited. Yeah, this is not an all-wheel drive car. Yeah. So, I mean, that makes it better for some people. I mean, because all-wheel drives, because like, if you have an all-wheel drive, you have to make sure that all 4 tires are the same size and same condition and everything. And just for the record, I am the owner of this car. It's not a car that I bought in an auction and trying to sell it for a profit. I have a lot of people doing that on the ads. I'm the actual owner of the car. It's not an auction car. Because apparently when we bought this car off of the last owner, that person did not actually own the car. That person had actually bought it from an auction and then sold it to us, you know. And then she said, I don't like to buy cars that are from an auction. I'm talking about in general, because we don't know who actually owned the car, and then it's better that we actually talk to the actual owner of the car, or who actually owned the car, so that way we can get an idea on how it's been treated. But from the way it looks, this Edge had been treated well by the last owner without me knowing about it. Been treated well. So I mean, it lived in San Diego, apparently, because I saw like all the information on the navigation is still there. So yeah, I mean, yeah, apparently, yeah. So yeah. So I got all nerve-wracked about the car when I first got it and everything, you know, like it had a leak on the coolant, and but it turned out being it's just a radiator. It's like in the radiator, but it's been good. It's been good since I bought it, and I drove it 12,000 miles, and I have to add water once in a while, but I put the sealer, and it's been good with that. I mean, but the radiator might need to be replaced, like sooner or later. Probably you could probably go a long while. I mean, you could just do that whenever. I mean, like it's no, because it's a slow leak, slow. I mean, like meaning that you have to add water every probably maybe month or so. Every month or so, you have to add some water. But it doesn't overheat or anything. It doesn't overheat, and it doesn't burn oil. It doesn't burn any oil, and this is like the exhaust. This is how you could tell if it's burning oil or not. Look at the exhaust, and there's no oil. No oil, and there's no black smoke either. I mean, so you could tell. I mean, so anyways, I'm telling you the truth right now. This is the truth. I'm not gonna hide anything here. I mean, I'm not gonna hide anything. Yeah. So I mean, and that's it. I mean, the car. I mean, I would be able to trust it to go to Vegas. I could trust the car to go to Vegas and back. Oh, one other thing about the sunroof, you know, about it doesn't open. The sunroof doesn't open. Yeah, I mean, well, it does. It does kind of open, but it's kind of slow. I wouldn't recommend opening it because I had to engineer a part, because it was missing a part that actually holds the sunroof down. And then I needed to construct a part because it was missing the part, and I couldn't find it anywhere. I couldn't find that part anywhere, so I had to make the part. So now the sunroof is okay now. It's because it was flapping up here because the part wasn't holding it, but now with the constructed part, it's holding it down. So now it's not flapping anymore. So. But so I wouldn't open the sunroof until we could find that part. I mean, and then it does have these little controls for the garage door opener and stuff. So yeah, I mean, yeah. Well, apparently, like this car supposedly was $40,000 when it was new, and then there's all the equipment that they added on this. Ignitions, yeah, no charge. That's funny. All these, I mean. Well, I hope so. I hope you liked this video and everything. All right, I'll see you on the next video. See what happens next with the car. So, okay, all right.